what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another cold ass episode. Guys, listen, I'm recording literally 11 p.m. at night. I just feel like people are missing the plot. A lot is happening in the country, and I still feel like people are missing the plot.
Being Nigerian in South Africa is not always easy. Sometimes people hear your accent and ask immediately, where are you from? Like we don't belong. Other times they judge you for just being a Nigerian. Like you have to prove that you're a good person. Even in marriage and love, not everyone accepts it. So for me, I've learned to stay strong, be kind, and still carry my Niger pride. I didn't come here to compete with anybody. And I hope SA people understand. See you in my next video.
I didn't come here to compete with anybody. I hope my SA people understand. See you, everybody. You see, Nigerians are forgetting one thing. It is not that you are hated without no reason. It's not that you are disliked, like people just wake up bored and they decide to dislike you. You see, even when you make a video like this, you know, trying to sound like you are legit, let me ask you a question. Am I the one who made this video?
Guys, no more UK care worker visa for Nigerians. Guys, UK government have introduced a new immigration law ending recruitment of care worker or care worker visa from abroad, especially Nigerians. Omo, una bad character don't.
Especially Nigerians. Am I the one who's saying it, or is that your fellow Nigerian sister reporting the news from the UK? So are the UK people xenophobic? Are they, what's the name we call them? Because it seems like you guys are very brave when it comes to South Africa to make this type of videos, making yourself look like saints. Why are you not making the same video for the UK? Where is your video for the UK?
Don't close care worker visa for us. So UK government just introduced a new immigration changes and it's taking effect on 22nd of July. Number one is salary threshold. They have increased care worker salary threshold from 38,700 to 41,700.
Now guys, imagine they are getting rid of Nigerian care workers. One of the things these people like to say is that if you get rid of foreigners, who's going to do the job? They won't do the job. Notice the trick here. They're getting rid of the Nigerians and then they've increased the salary because it's their own people. And that is exactly what I'm saying that should happen in South Africa. All these foreigners, when they kick them out of the restaurants, the issue is you get rid of the foreigners out of the restaurants, you expect South Africans to go get those restaurant jobs, but with the same shit pay that the foreigners were getting.
Number two, student visa restriction. They say that students can no longer switch into care rules after 22nd of July unless they already have.
You know, this one here, nah? Just to show you how I am fair in my channel. This student visa thing, me now, Uncle P, I came to South Africa with a student visa to study. Through my student visa, after I finished my studies, I decided I wanted to reside here. I applied for my permanent residency. Yes, I followed due process. Every time before my visa expired, I would go back to my country, apply, come back legally. And at some stage, I even had to be in Angola for 6 months because the process was taking long. But eventually, when I got it, I came back to South Africa. And then through that process, I then legalized myself to become a permanent residency because I wanted to continue residing in South Africa. The UK is saying, hey, Baba, Patrick, Uncle P, whether you are hosting a podcast praising us or wishing us, no more. If you come here to study, you study. Once you are done with your study for Ambakai. So if South Africa does it, they are xenophobic. Okay, let's continue to listen.
Had skilled worker permission in that job before. Number three, from 22nd of July, overseas applicants can no longer apply under the care worker or under the COS. No more COS work visa for Nigerians. Now I want to ask, if UK government and
so now, no more care worker. That means maid, garden cleaning, all those things. No more for Nigerians. Guys, you see what people don't understand? Remember this video where Penwa was like, Nigerians don't do cheap labors, what? You see the naiveness of these clever blacks. They don't realize that. They bully South Africans because they think South Africans are weak mentally, because South Africans are very welcoming. But when they go to other countries where they're mulungus, guess what? The same thing they accuse South Africans of being towards their own mulungus, where they're like, oh, South Africans, they are bullied by the white mulungus, they're only targeting foreigners because they're scared of white people. Bona, what is happening to them in the UK? In the UK, they are caregivers, they are wiping buttocks for a living, they are cleaning dead bodies, they are digging things, they are gardeners. Now they are telling them, for type, we don't need you. And you know what's the funny thing? These people always prove me right. What do you think their response is?
Oversee recruitment of care worker visa, then who will do the job? Can British do care work? Can the British born, take care of an elderly man cleaning yash? No.
Can a British born take care of an elderly man cleaning yash? Who were the nurses before them? In the world wars, who were the nurses who were doing the job that she's claiming that they can't do? You see, this is the problem with illegal foreigners. This is the problem with illegal immigrants. They always think that their services are so important that accepting their masipa, accepting their nonsense is acceptable. So do whatever you want. Come into a country legally. Get jobs for low pay. Don't pay your taxes. Loot. Become thieves. But because you are doing jobs that we are not willing to do. Because who was doing it before you guys? What they don't understand, that they are just used for cheap labor. Basically, they are the modern day slaves. But hey, let's continue to listen.
Anyway, I feel like they will still come back to beg for, foreign immigrants when they run shortage of care worker.
Doesn't that sound familiar, like something that Zimbabweans also say? That you'll come running back for them. That the hospitals won't function. If you, guys, it's really sad that people would put so much effort to fight for other people's country and not their own. Right now,
The Ghana Police Service has confirmed the rescue of 76 Ghanaian nationals who were trafficked to Nigeria under a fraudulent recruitment scheme.
76 youth trafficked to Nigeria, Ghanaians. 76 Ghanaians trafficked to Nigeria. Guys, when I tell you cultural contamination, and this is these people's nature, and this is not something that was natural in South Africa. People think like, I'm just talking, I'm making South Africans look like saints. Angola doesn't have this culture of kidnapping. Let's listen.
Linked to the operations of QNet. According to Dihop Donkor, the victims were lured with false promises of football contracts, job placements abroad, or assistance with visa processing. The operations to retrieve them were carried out between May 19th and June 27th, 2020.
They were lured with the pretenses of job opportunities, visa applicants. Guys, these are just the same scams that they use here in South Africa. Because what they do is they create a society that is desperate for employment by taking away all the employment. And then they use that desperation to mislead you into doing what they are known for. Money ritual. Guys, look, in the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to say. They can come to this channel and accuse me about whatever they want to accuse me. But the fact that I keep bringing evidence, we shall keep talking. I'm a bro, Uncle P. Keep watching. I have a lot to say. Cheers.
Your name is no longer just your name. It's attached to a degree.